In this video, I will discuss episode 4 of the TV show Then Came Bronson, The Circle of Time. The location was Canyon City, Colorado. It was aired October 8, 1969, out of order of when it was filmed. No explanation was ever given. It was written by Robert Malcolm Young and directed by Judd Taylor. It had the following guest stars: Elsa Lanchester, who was the bride of Frankenstein, and Dabney Coleman, who went on to do War Games and 9 to 5, and Woodrow Chambliss, a personal friend of Michael Parks. Also in this episode, Michael Parks sings and gives the illusion he is playing the piano. The song is I Think of You. He actually sings it twice at 2 different tempos. The storyline has Bronson riding up on an elderly lady, Hattie Coulter, played by Elsa Lanchester, beating the crap out of her old car with a tree branch.
You foul thing!
Give you a lift? You ready?
She hitches a ride on what she calls a contraption, and Bronson gets talked into staying for free room and board in the barn. She asks if he could help her with a few chores around her small farm in return.
Well, I've been on dirigibles, roller coasters, cable cars, and the railroad. But never anything like this. Supper time.
Oh,
You're hungry?
yeah.
Well, you can leave that contraption right there. No one will bother it.
Hey.
Clocks are round for a reason. Time, you see, moves in a circle. Big hand giving you big pushes, and the little hand moving right behind, saying, move along, move along.
Hattie thinks she hasn't long to live and asks Bronson if he would bury her next to her husband in the family cemetery.
If anything should happen to me, I mean, before you leave, I'd feel a lot better if I knew that you and me had some kind of an arrangement.
Okay.
One night, an old miner by the name of Abner, played by Woody Chambliss, steals one of Hattie's pies. She calls him a pie rustler.
Abner, you no good pie rustler. You were born a skunk and you'll die one, Abner Hotchman.
Oh, Miss Hattie.
I warned you, stay off my property.
Then stop tempting me with your fine-smelling pies.
You're a pie rustler, a land pirate, and a filter.
I know how he thinks. Yeah, I can show
Abner believes there is a vein of silver that runs through Hattie's property and tries to talk Bronson into digging for it and splitting the treasures. Bronson turns him down and upon leaving scares Abner's horses with his motorcycle. So Bronson tries to stop the runaways and crashes into an embankment, damaging the bike's forks. You'll notice the bike has been modified with additional foot pegs mounted high so the stuntman, Bud Eakins, can jump off the bike at impact. At one point, Hattie reminisces about her late husband, and the episode goes into a dream sequence with Michael Parks playing the part of Hattie's husband with a beard. With the only death in 26 episodes of Then Came Bronson, Hattie passes away. The doctor, played by Dabney Coleman, explains that all the stories she told Bronson was her way of coping with a long, lonely, empty life.
and bury her. Well, what was it?
The stories? Self-prescribed therapy, you might call it. I guess it kept me alive. It was a long, lonely, empty life.
Bronson keeps his word and buries Hattie, and Abner thinks he's digging for his silver, and then realizes she has
I
passed.
noticed the minute I laid eyes on you. Your conniving won't do you no good, because you're digging in the wrong place. I know where that vein is. I've done it. I outlived her.
One continuity issue occurs when Bronson and Abner are running along where the vein of silver is presumed to be. Upon leaving the gravesite, Bronson puts his hat on, and 1 minute later, it's in his back pocket.
What'd you do if you was me?
He helps Bronson finish the job, and then tries to get him to stay and dig for the silver, and then rides out.
I think I did. You wouldn't. Yes, I would.
Well, I hope you liked this video, and stay tuned for Video 9, TV Episode 5, Where Will the Trumpets Be? The last episode filmed in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. As Bronson used to say, hang in there.